3 terrorists have been gunned down in Srinagar's Lidwas area during Operation Mahadev, a joint strike that was taken out by the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police. These men are suspected to be linked to the April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack, where 26 innocent tourists were killed in cold blood. The encounter took place in the dense forests of Dachigam terrain, which is quite tricky. In fact, it took 14 days of high surveillance of local intelligence and satellite intercepts to close in on them. At 11:30 a.m., teams from 24 Rashtriya Rifles and 4 Para moved in. Army there opened fire at those terrorists. It was crossfire that went on for a little while, but within hours, all 3 of them were neutralized. Among the dead, possibly, is Musa Fauji, alias Suleiman Shah, a Pakistani Special Forces deserter turned Lashkar commander. That's the image that became the poster image of the Pahalgam attacks. He's believed to have orchestrated this Pahalgam attack and was said to be in hiding for months. And finally, we hear this man has been gunned down. From the site, troops recovered a US-made carbine, AK-47, 17 rifle grenades, and a jungle hideout stocked with food, cooking gear, proof that the terrorists there were camped for the long haul. They had everything that was ready and there, wanted to stick around for God knows how long. Either they couldn't get out of the border areas or they thought they probably were plotting another bigger attack. The army has now called them hardcore terrorists and has called this Operation Mahadev a mighty successful one. Now, if confirmed, this is a massive blow indeed to TRF, ISI terror networks, and possibly the man who led the April bloodbath, that Musa himself being gunned down, almost cripples the TRF at this point. So big praise to the Indian Armed Forces for catching up with these terrorists. We are hoping these are indeed those terrorists who were behind the Pahalgam attacks. At least the man that you see on our screens there, we're blurring out the blood in the gory image, but that seems to be this very man Musa, who was the mastermind behind Pahalgam.